What's up? I'm editing the video that I recorded yesterday for like the follow-up to the TikTok that I made. And something else I want to like bring up because I felt called to talk about it. If you are someone who has a mental disorder, right? Or like not necessarily a disorder, but like like ADHD, ADD, hell, even BPD. And I know this is another topic, or hell, even NPD. Okay, if you know what that is, all right. But if you have like any of those like mental disorders, it's never a bad thing, okay? That's one thing, all right? And it's not even a disorder, okay? You just feel, your brain just isn't the same as other people, and that's literally it. But once you integrate it within yourself, like you integrate, like you learn how to stay calm and really use your power effectively, you will become so powerful, right? Like I said, like in manifestation/magic, there are different people with different authorities. You are one of those people, okay? Like there are people with no disorders. I'm not talking down on them, but they just like quote unquote normal people. They don't have the same authority as you do, okay? And that's not to bolster your ego. That's not to bring anybody down. That's just clarifying, right? And that is why life may seem difficult to you, right? That's why you might feel like the odd one out. It's because you're not the same as them. I mean, obviously because of mental disorder, but also you just have a different authority, right? If you have been like ostracized your whole life, like that is protection. Like, I know I say like a lot. I don't care. That is protection. Okay? Because some people just can't handle being around you, and if they are around you, they will try. There'll be something in them that just is jealous and that doesn't like you. They'll try to tear you down, or they'll like try to stay away from you because they can't look at you, whatever. Okay? And I know this is a pretty sensitive topic, but you don't need medication. Okay? You need integration and learning how to be in your power, right? Take my glasses off, they're pretty shiny. You gotta learn how to be in your power and learn how to not rely on others for the fulfillment that you feel inside, right? I don't know. I haven't gotten diagnosed for anything, minus anxiety, and that's the same thing with anxiety and depression too. But like minus anxiety, I never got diagnosed for anything, but I guarantee you, I got a good amount of stuff. Okay. Am I ever gonna get diagnosed? No. Alright, because I need to. Because outwardly, you can't tell. Or you wouldn't think. Right? But like, when you integrate it and you really put that love, that insane, intense feeling, that love into something else, or into someone that actually deserves you, and that you deserve, right? It will be the most amazing thing ever, right? And I say that not having never experienced like a reciprocal connection. Well, I guess people have liked me, whatever. But like, if I like them back and they like me, they always act weird. Okay, they always like panic or whatever. I don't know, whatever. It doesn't matter. But like, same thing with friends. Sometimes, and family too. Sometimes there'll be something in you that just won't allow you to talk to someone, right? And sometimes that just means you're not supposed to talk to them, Or like, you go around somebody, you talk to them, they make you feel like shit, or they make you angry, okay? And it's all the time. You're not supposed to be around that person, my nigga. You are not. I got cotton off because I've been. But I gotta get water, but yeah, dude. It's okay. You will find someone. There are people out there. And honestly, even if you didn't find anyone, it would still be best, because you would want to be, you don't want to rely on others for your happiness, right? I don't rely on others for my happiness. I don't rely on external things for my happiness. You see this place? You see where I'm at? I'm grateful, right? But this doesn't determine if I'm happy or not. And people will like try to make you feel that way as you're doing that, but it's like, truthfully, why do you want my happiness to be reliant on things outside of me? Like, that is how that's how you get depression, that's how you get all types of shit, that's how you get triggered. Like, if your happiness is truly reliant on just nothing, and it's just you will be happy. I mean, not happy all the time, but you'll be at peace all the time. And that is truly what you want, right? But emotions are not something to run away from. You gotta feel every emotion that you get, but don't let them consume you. That's really at the end of the day, right? It's like, I know it helps some people with meditation. I don't meditate that often, but I know it helps a lot of people a lot. I know it helps to meditate, but really it's like a coming back to form, right? It's like your power is basically your attention on something, right? Like, whether it be like subconsciously or consciously, you're thinking of this one thing. If you just don't think of that thing, or you can put like a little dot on your head and you can focus on that dot, or you can just focus on like the core of yourself and your energy and all that stuff, and just like kind of hold yourself. What I do is, at times I lay down, kind of curl up into a ball, and I hold, I think of like my navel. I think of that as like a candle, and I hold and cover my candle, right? As if like I curl up in a snowstorm trying to keep a candle alive. But I hold it and I keep myself there, and it's very, very relaxing. It's very, very like, when I do that, I feel everything. I don't feel anybody's energy. I don't feel nobody's nothing, bro. And sometimes you feel other people's energies, and if you're you gotta learn if you're an empath. If you absorb people's emotions, you're an empath. You gotta learn to block other people's emotions out if they will serve you, right? Or just give boundaries, right? Give boundaries to those things. Anyways, yeah. Stay safe.